Hello, gentle peeps, and welcome to something new. No! Oh, you're probably thinking to yourself, Self, what's with this semantic guy? It's always something new. Start out on Sky Factory, we never finish it. We start out on Factorio, we never finish it. We start out on Spore, we never finish it. We start. Yeah, I know I'm terrible, I'm a horrible person, and I'm starting new. It's sad. I know. I get it. I completely get it. You guys are right. I'm starting a bunch of new and never finishing anything, but I've got a good reason this time, alright? Cut me a little tiny, minuscule amount of slack, right? So here's the deal. We're in a new mod pack. The reason we're in a new mod pack, is this like just junk wood? Oh, this is dead wood. Okay. I want it, but I don't want it that bad. I need a real tree. Anyway, we're in a new mod pack. We are in a mod pack called Nuts and Bolts Torqued. Torqued! We're getting torqued, baby! Yeah. So, I'm not entirely sure this is going to be the end of Sky Factory 3, but it's definitely on hold for a little bit. And here's my reasoning why. I started that with Mal, is one reason, right? And it's been super hard to get into it without Mal there with me. Mal's my buddy! And I like it. And we picked that one because... Ooh, those are ugly. We picked that one because it was quick, it was easy, it was something we could do together, we could do some exploring, and she hasn't been there since almost the very beginning. And I miss her. And, since we kind of started that together, it's been hard to get into it because I really want her there, and I don't want her to miss out on things. So, it's on hold until Mal gets some time. Mal's busy, right? I mean, I'd like to tell you guys that that Mal is just this is her only responsibility. She loves playing with me and all that, and she does, but it's not her only thing. She's got her own life. She's got things to do, and I've got things to do, and sometimes those don't line up, and a lot of times those don't line up. So we were kind of reaching a little bit when we decided to play together and do a series together. It was ill-fated. Not that we don't like each other and don't like playing each other, but she's got her own interests, her own things to do, and sometimes that doesn't coincide with me, and that's okay. I don't mind that much. And the other reason is, since she's not there, I really had trouble getting into it because things came too easy. It really did come way too easy in that mod pack. Everything we did was super fast and super easy, and I had an angel ring already. And so it's hard to get into it and feel accomplishment, right? When everything comes super easy and you just get things super fast. It's hard to feel like you accomplished something. And so it was time for a change. At least until I can get Mal back, it was time for a change and to do something a little different. And so I picked this. Now, for those of you who don't know, enough of the past. We're going to get into the future. There's a zombie. I don't know where he is. Okay. For those of you who don't know Nuts and Bolts Torqued, which is probably a good chunk of you, and that's okay, it's an expert mode mod pack, which means things are tweaked very, very heavily. This really is my first playthrough. I fiddled with it just to make sure things were up and running and to kind of see what's going on, but not very much. I haven't got very far, so this is mostly brand new. Now, with an expert mode mod packs, like I said, things have changed, super drastically. I'd like to say, by the way, that I knew this was here, but I had no idea. I just spawned into the world, right before I hit record, so don't think I knew where I was going. I just saw this in distance. I was just busy talking, so didn't get to anything else. Anyway, recipes have changed. Things are different. It's hard. Progression is forced. You really have to... Oh, I hate these things! Okay. Progression is forced, meaning you have to complete things in a certain order. Some recipes are going to be blocked because the recipes have changed until you get some technology or whatnot. And this one kind of appealed to me because magic is thrown in the mix too, which doesn't really happen in a lot of packs. I mean, you have to proceed in magic, it sounds like, to do some things. Now, I haven't seen any videos on this. In fact, I went looking on YouTube, and there don't seem to be many people playing it. The one with the longest series seems to be System Collapse. So... And I didn't search very hard, to be honest with you. To be fair, I didn't search that hard. I'm sure there are more people playing it. It's just I wanted to hit like the top Google hits, and that's what I got. So yeah, we're here, nuts and bolts torqued, playing some expert mode mod packs, and this is going to be a long series because things take longer in expert mode, and that's okay. I'm excited about it. So New World, this is not the default generation of worlds. It's not. I'll be fair about that. Ooh, I want this. Rice is good. Can I have the seeds too? I really want the seeds. The default terrain generation in this mod pack is oh man, what's it called? Real terrain generation. I am not a fan. I know a lot of people are big fans of real terrain gen. I am completely not a fan of real terrain generation. I think it's dumb. I think it's ugly, and I don't know. I'm being overly critical of it. It's really cool what they did. Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, that's going to happen a lot. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. I'm hoping for sheep. Like, sheep right now would be phenomenal. If I could get it in, like, the next 2 minutes, that would be spectacular. I'm hoping these are sheep over here. They're probably wolves. Sheep? Sheep! Okay. I'm more of a fan of things that are a little... Oh, I hate this poison junk. I'm gonna die before I even get started. Where is it? I don't even know where it is. I don't even care. Let's get a bed going. There's one. There's another one. Bed, 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 please. Anyway, I like things that are unusual, that are kind of crazy and not something you would see in real life. Oh, and that is super dark. Oh my goodness. And so I switched it. I couldn't handle it. I had to switch it. We switched it to Biomes of Plenty. And again, I did this because I like the Biomes of Plenty terrain generation. It is so pretty. It's insane. Like, completely granted, some of the generation gets absolutely insane in Biomes of Plenty. But that's what makes it fun. It's fun finding a unique place and kind of building in. So there are lots of new mods to me in this mod pack. So we're going to stumble. We're going to do a lot of crazy things. And yeah, it's going to be fun. I hope it's going to be fun. I'm ready to have fun. I hope this is going to be a blast. Now, first order business is base. As you can see, things are a little crazy. This is normal early Minecraft stuff. We really haven't done anything. There is a quest book to kind of give us a clue into the progression in the mod pack. So that's cool. And I did notice, yeah, Spice of Life is in here. I hate Spice of Life. Like, I legitimately hate Spice of Life. It is the bane of my Minecraft experience. It's terrible. Okay, it's fun. It's just kind of annoying at the beginning to get started, and all the deaths that come with... oh, God, I hate you so much! And this doesn't help, because I'm chewing through food left and right because of these stupid poison ivy... Ugh. Alright, more food. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm looking for here... I'm not looking for the perfect place to start with, because I'm not going to find it. It ain't gonna happen. Biomes of Plenty, there are lots of biomes you could build in. A lot of biomes you could build in. And I could be here forever and a day looking for the perfect place. So I'm not. I've decided that I'm going to take this and I'm going to find a moderately acceptable place to kind of set up a temporary home. And yeah, and then we'll use that as a starter base. Oh, what was... Oh, bees. Duh. Okay. Ah! Go away, bees. We're going to find a starter home. Something that has water, so we can get a farm going. Something that has decent land mass, so we can get, like, a cave going. I kind of want to build in a cave to start with. That sounds like it's well controlled. Because there's this thing in here called, like... Oh, what was it called? Ooh, there's food. I don't remember, but it was like super hardcore darkness, and that sounds scary, and that's why I wanted to get a bed right away. Mostly I'm just rambling because this is new and I'm kind of checking out. I'm trying to hurry. I'm trying to find something in a semi-hurry to deal with. Now, so that's one. Oh, there's another jungle. I don't like jungle bees. They're nasty. At least they used to be nasty. What the heck? Good thing I was sort of half paying attention there. Yeah, so that. What else can we look for? So water is one, some flat areas to build on, a few hills so that we can... see, I don't want to build under that slime island either. That's a very bad idea. A few hills so we can kind of dig into a hill and do some stuff there. Some sheep, cows, or pigs would be awesome. And preferably some cows. If I can get next to some cows, I'll be very happy. Steak is wonderful. Leather is wonderful. And yeah. So, I don't know. Like, this swamp area, what is this? Lush swamp. This is kind of cool. Hey, look. Cows. Water. Sort of flat areas. I have this big flat area here I could build a base on. That's cool. If I had a hill right here, I have a hill right there. I'm a little concerned what this funny colored water is. I don't really want to jump in it. That's not regular water. That looks like something that could be potentially poisonous, which I don't want nothing to do with. I've already been poisoned enough, and we just barely started. That hill looks pretty good, though. I could probably dig into that hill or that hill and be set for a little while. Maybe. There's this mud nonsense laying around, but I can take care of that. Ooh, looky here. That's more mud, but this is clay, and that's a lot of clay. Probably going to need that. I did notice that Tinker's Construct was in this pack. Pack? Something or other? I don't know. Did you say something? I didn't say anything. Ooh, look, there's an ice biome right here, too. That might be kind of fun. I think I decided. Right here it's going to be. So, let me do a little bit. I need to chop some trees down. I'm going to need some wood. That's step number one. I'm going to need to build a little hut or cave or something just to give us a little spot out of the rain where we can get going with good stuff. Kind of thinking this hill over here sounds kind of nice. So I'm going to do a cut. I'm going to gather some stuff. I'm going to clear some space. Ooh, looky here. A nice protected sort of underwater thing. That water is good because the water will protect us from mobs. It gives us kind of a barrier between us and the mobs if we have to run. I like this. I like this a lot. Cows are right over there when I need them. Yeah, this may be it. This may be the future Yujibo home. Yujibo, Samantha. Remember, it's either or. So anyway, give me a few minutes to kind of clean up and get a few things settled here, and we'll come in and we'll talk more about the pack and how we're going to do things. Talk to you guys in a few minutes. And here we are. We got a nice little hidey hole and a little bit of cleanup here. Nothing too magic. Just spread some dirt around, that kind of thing, just to kind of make it a little prettier. I don't like this. I think that's my problem. Yeah, that looks better. Looks a little better. Again, I'm not expecting much. This is our little beginner hidey hole, just to get us something with our little protective thing here, just so if we get a few mobs, they don't come and eat our faces. We can trap them in the water and kill them that way. I like that a lot better. So, hidey hole, check. Clear spaces, check. Alright, so now we need to get into some food, because like I said, Spice of Life is installed, so food is about to become a problem. Very large problem. Let's grab some wood. Let's get all this stuff away. I noticed it was about nighttime, so we need to watch for that. Grab that. We'll grab this. We'll grab this. That took me a second to find too. I was here middle clicking. Why is this not middle clicking? I can't understand. And then, yeah, the sort button's over there. Sleep through the night. Maybe. Maybe. Almost. Okay. Food. We need food. We need lots of food. We need lots of different kinds of food. because Spice of Life. So those of you who aren't familiar with Spice of Life, the saying goes, variety is the spice of life, right? So in this case, it applies to food. So you want a variety of food to provide some good stuff for you, to keep, to sustain you, is basically what they're driving at there. And so you need to cook a lot of different kinds of foods because foods start having diminishing returns when you have too much of it, of one kind of thing. And then you start getting to the point where food doesn't satisfy and bad things happen. Anyway, we've already passed the... Here's a good example of it, right? So we've passed the point where... yeah, what am I trying to say? We passed the point where we've got through our buffer period. It gives you a little buffer right at the beginning to say, here, just so you can get settled, here's a grace period where you can do whatever. And then as you start eating more and more and more of that kind of food, it gives you less and less and less hunger and saturation. So in this case, I've eaten carrots 6 times out of the last 6 foods, and so now its nutritional value is 12.5% of its original. So if you look at the little haunches and all that down there, there's nothing left. Eating this would be a super bad idea at this point, where if I come down to my apple, I haven't eaten it recently, is what the tooltip says. And so I've got this, if I eat one, it'll give me a full 2 haunches and a little bit of saturation. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. There's that. Now if I come back in here, it says it's eaten once out of the last 6 foods. And so now my nutritional value is 70%. So I'm going to get less. And you can see that in the little graphic down there too. Cool idea? Yes. Pain in the butt? Yes. Means I need a bunch of different things. So we're going to get started with, not flax. Why did I grab flax? I don't know why I grabbed flax. I don't want flax. Yeah, maybe I'll take it anyway. I'm going to want rice seeds. That's definitely a thing we have already. The carrots, yes. The potatoes, yes. I can't plant the berries, I recall correctly. Yeah, those I just have to find in the wild. I can't pick those plants up as far as I'm aware either. At least never used to be able to. Cotton seeds, there's regular seeds. We'll get the cotton too. Maybe we'll find a spot for the hemp. This is all good. Okay, so do this. Rice is a great food, I found from Actually Additions, because you get all kinds of bonuses for rice. You can do rice, you can do bread, you can do... I mean, you get a couple of foods just right there. So, this is not where I'm going to have my field, by the way. What I'm hoping for, if I sit here and hoe this earth, is a worm. I want some worms. Ugh, my server's lagging a little bit. This mod pack may be too much for the server. I might have to run it. Look, oh, I already ran out. Make another hoe real quick. Do I have any cobblestone? That'll last a little longer. I do. Boop, 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 boop. I want the worms because using the worms, or if I have worms, and the stuff planted on the worms, they get a little bonus, a little growth bonus. And there's one. How many did I get? 1. I definitely want the growth bonus because that will make my food grow faster, which means I have more food faster. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like that. Let's get this started. Since my rice is so good, I'm going to do a full 3x3 field of just rice. Come on, come on. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Every now and then you'll see a little sparkly from the worm. That means the worm's doing its job. And we're getting growth faster from this food here. So that's cool. We got that planted. Let's see if we can get another one real quick. Still got plenty of durability left on this thing. There's another one. Just one, though. I would really like maybe one more. There's another. 3. Let's start with this and see where we go. So we got rice. Let's do... Carrots I don't think have a ton of uses as far as food. which is a bummer. They do, but we need more ingredients. Like, look at all the ingredients we need to do something pretty epic with carrots. But we can make carrot juice. Oh, carrot juice is awesome! And the juicer recipe is not... Okay, so we're definitely planting carrots. Let's plant some carrots. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. Let's do some wheat. I have 6 wheat. I can always rearrange this later, so it's not a big deal. Let's do another one. And we have that. Let's get some potatoes, because I can eat the potatoes raw for a tiny thing, or I can bake them and have good baked potatoes. I'll just do a full field of that for now. And then let's grab this last worm. And let's do some utility seeds, namely some cotton and some hemp. Cotton will save me from going around and killing spiders or finding a ton of sheep and murdering a bunch of sheep. Hemp, immersive engineering, I believe. I already lost it, so flax. I don't remember what flax is. Let's plant it. And then that's some more rice. I'm not worried about the extra rice right now. We'll go put that back. So we have a start on food. Is it great? No, we don't have a ton of it yet, but it's a start. I do have this mutton, which will be great. I could eat it raw, not so hot. And I have these potatoes. The trick is, what does it take to make a furnace? This is the here's a good, probably a good example of an expert mod pack. Furnace. What do you think it's going to cost to make a furnace? I bet you weren't expecting that. Clay, sand, and compressed cobblestone. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 9 is 45 cobblestone blocks, a sand, and a clay to make a furnace. Sigh. Alright, so that's a thing. Now I want to wander off and do some stuff. Before I do that, I kind of want... What's it? Peat coal. Kind of want to make sure I got a torch in my little hidey hole. Just to make sure I don't get bad things spawning in here. So, peat, moist peat chunk. Rock hounding ore tiers. This is not something I'm familiar with. Usage, I can't do anything but dry it on a peat drying pallet. Drying peat drying pallet. This is completely new to me. Some slabs, some sticks. How about that dead wood, right? This dead wood makes great sticks. Can't use it for anything else. Boo. Alright, how about some regular wood? That's rubber wood. That doesn't count. There was a rubber tree right outside my door. It served its purpose, though. 2 of you. Let's make some slabbies like that. And like that, and like that. And like that. Alright, alright. What are you? Let's see. Peat drying pallet. Let's put you out here real quick. Okay, and we just stick you in there. Moist peat chunk. Huh. Let's get another one. See, this is new. I've never seen this before. Rock hounding. I didn't even look up half these mods, so I don't even know what half this stuff does. So if I look at the uses for you, we've got a moist chunk. We can dry it into dried peat. Oops. Uses. I can make torches out of this. This is perfect. Or I can turn it into coal pellets. Coal pellets can get turned into coal that way. That's super inefficient. I just go mine some coal. But at least we can get a torch. It's not spectacular, but it'll kind of work. Can I just stack all of you in there? Oh, I totally can. Oh, that's going to take forever. All you can do with it is dry peat. Well, that's kind of a bummer. Oh, look, we've already got string. Ta-da! Oh, I got to break it. That one doesn't right-click harvest. But we got a few more seeds, so that's cool. So we've got that going. Ooh, I should check if this is in here. Sleeping bag. It's totally in here. Some wool, some carpets. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wool. A sleeping bag with an electric jetpack attached? What? No way! I could jetpack powered sleeping bag. That probably came out bad. I need a pop filter. Jetpack powered sleeping bags. The worlds are amazing. The world is amazing. All right, what is it? It's almost nighttime. Where I want to do some exploring, but I really don't want to get far from here because I'm really scared that a mob is going to drop itself right in here. We won't have a safe place when we come back. And I definitely want a safe place when I get back. Ooh, look at the mini-map up there. There's like lava right near the surface. That's cool. Click, click, click. You can only sleep at night. Click, 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 click. Yeah. Okay, so your thing, you're drying. Dry! Alright, let's see. Some sheep. I need 5 sheep. Or at least 5, wool. I don't think I have any wool up here. I have some string, though. This will make 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll make that much. That'll make 1. So I need 4 sheepies. We can do that real quick. I don't think we're going to have to wander far because I think I saw sheep. Not far, not that way. The map says there's white dots this way. If you look up at the dots, the white dots are good things and, well, passive things, and the red dots are the bad things. And if you look really closely, which you probably can't see, sorry, concentrating. They have little up and down arrows on them to let you know when you're above them or below them. That's kind of cool. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, sheepy. Sorry, sheepy. It's for the greater good. There's another sheep over there. Hopefully there's 2 sheep. Okay. I can breed them later and make more sheepies. Make baby sheepies and have lots of sheepies. Circle of life and all that. But right now I need the wool and the meat. But I gotta get a furnace. Means I need lots of cobblestone. Sad. There's too much going on. Alright, sleeping bag. First I need to make one of you. There we are. Okay, we're gonna make sleeping bag. We're gonna do like black lining. That sounds cool. And that one's something like this. And then we're going to do a white bag on the outside. And it still shows up red and white. Now the cool thing about a sleeping bag, I can only sleep at night. You click it at nighttime and you go to sleep wherever you are. And it's just like a temporary bed you can carry around with you. And that's really cool. I like it. So that's a good addition. What else? What else? Okay, we've got this. We've got this. I need a coal. That's all I need. I need a coal. I really want to go exploring. Because I'm thinking this through. If we look at Spice of Life, it has twice out of the last 6 food and down by a percentage. So I'm kind of wondering what happens when we find a very low percentage food that we can get a ton of. Can we abuse the system a little bit, maybe? We used to be able to. This is a secret I knew from a while ago. We might be able to abuse the system a little bit here and have some really terrible food that lasts us a really long time. But to do that, we're going to need to do a little bit of adventuring just to try to find something. So, there, torch. That should light up this. No mobs should spawn in here. I'm going to take this for food. My potatoes can come with me, even though they're terrible. My meat, no point, because, yeah. I do want to take this. I do want to take this. I have my sleeping bag. That's really cool. Put the cotton away. Anything else in here I might need? We'll take that. Alright, I think we're ready. I have my sleeping bag, so I can do a little sleepy when I need to. There's a little few carrots. We'll take those. Eat you. Look, it takes longer to eat, too. You're like, oh, I don't want to eat an apple. It's so gross and disgusting. Okay. I'm on a mission. Oh, we should mark this. We should totally mark this so I don't get lost. J is mini-map, I think. Yep, there we go. So there's our map. Very cool. We didn't get very far. Waypoints. New. Starter base. I can put a space in there. This is modern Minecraft. Space. Save. Done. Green is fine. I don't mind. Close. I can always fix it later. We walk away from the spot of interest here. We have a nice little beacony type thing. Tell us, come back here when you need some rest. Okay, we're on a mission. We're going to go find something. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I don't know if this is going to work. This might not work, but it very well might work. And I'm kind of hoping it does really, really work, because this would be super abusive of Spice of Life. And I'm going to say, man, you should have set the food counter up higher than 6, because 6 is pretty low. It might be borderline. The bunny! Bye, bunny. You're a black and white bunny. Okay. Yeah, they should have set the MODPACK developers should have set the Spice of Life thing a little higher if this actually works. So it's not my fault. I'm taking advantage of a perfectly normal thing. I'm taking advantage of someone else's lack of foresight. Of course, maybe they didn't know this little cheatiness I'm about to do, and I'm just going to abuse it. And now they'll know. And then they'll say, well, I ain't going to do that again. I'm going to bump the counter up and then leave this guy to do his own. What's that? Sorry. Shiny thing. Shiny thing. Yeah. I might have to do a cut. This might take me a little bit of time to find, but we'll see. What are you? This is something new to me. I've never seen this. Astral Sorcery. Never played with Astral Sorcery. This is a new mod to me. It's just like a little thing. Pickaxe iron. I don't have a pickaxe iron. I have pickaxe wood. Wood's not good enough for you? Okay, we'll keep exploring. Usually not going to find what I'm looking for in a deserty type environment like that, so we're going to skip that and go around. You can find what I was looking for in snowy biomes, so that's why I was kind of cruising through here to kind of see Frost Garden. Ooh, I want this stuff. These are Harvest Craft? I think it's Harvest Craft, but they're just little packets of seeds. Food. Free food. Peas, celeries, potatoes, spinach, and if you just pop them in there, you get the seeds for them. So that's cool. I'm not going to do it yet because I might actually need the food by the time I'm done. So we'll keep a handle on that. And let's explore. This is really cool. Like, I almost regret setting up the starter base over there because these hills are cool. It's like there's 2 of them. Right? Well, kind of 2 of them. They're kind of sort of connected in the middle, but I'm thinking like Spectacle Rock from Zelda. You know what I'm talking about? Spectacle Rock. We could have lived in Spectacle Rock. That'd have been super cool, but that's okay. Oh, look, rice. Okay, I'll take rice. That's food. I like food. Rabbits. I could kill a bunny. No, I'll be nice to the bunnies. Okay, super heavily grassy thing. Please don't have any of that poison nonsense around here. I need to eat. Let's eat some rice. Wow. Nom, done. You're nomming uncooked rice that fast. That's generally not a good idea, buddy. It bloats up in your stomach, and then you're like, my tummy don't feel so good. Okay. I'm going to do some exploring, and I'm going to come back when I find something that's cool, because the first 5 minutes show nothing that I'm looking for. Nothing at all. More sheep, more cows. That's good, but not what I'm looking for. This is going to take a while. I'll BRBs when I find something good. See you in a few. So I haven't found what I'm looking for yet, which is a bummer. I mean, I found some food, got some barley, some rice seeds, a little dirt, so not far from where I was, but I found this. I don't know what that is, but it's pink and black. Well, what are you? I'm scared to touch you. Compact Machines 2. Okay, I kind of don't want to mess with it until I figure out the compact machine. Compact Machines didn't used to have stuff like this. I've played with the compact machines. Of course, it was 1 and not 2, but now it has World Gen. I bet it's important because why else would it be here? It might just be decoration. I mean, there's some things that are just decoration. I don't know. Another one of those astral sorcery. Oh, guess what? What I get? Blackberry. Oh, nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Okay. This is the super cheaty abuse I think I want to exploit. These things are cool because these things grow very fast. Berries grow... Ooh, looky there. What's the name of that mod? Ars Magica. I am so pumped now. I didn't know that was in the pack. I love Ars Magica. It is one of my favorite mods, magic mods of all time. Oh, so excited. Okay. We know there's some R stuff here. Okay. Anyway, back to the task at hand. This stuff, very, very cool. If we look at this food, it's terrible. Like, it's got half a haunch and some saturation, half a saturation. It's not spectacular. But let's nom it. Okay, we just ate 3 things. It's down to 75% value. But look, it's still half a haunch and half a whatchamajigger, half a saturation. So this is good because we got 3 more times. It only went down 25%. Even if it goes down to 50%, I don't think it's going to be down any further than that half. I think the numbers are going to work in our favor because 50% of whatever's there still rounds up to the right amount. I think this is going to be great. And you know what else is cool about this food? What is this? What is this mod? I forget what the name is. Tinkers? Natura, I mean. I said it. I said Natura. Yes, Natura. What's cool about it, if you look down at my saturation bar, I have 1.5 haunches. It doesn't, like the rest of the food, it only brings you up to that amount of saturation. In this case, it just keeps stacking. So if I wait for my hunger to go down and then just nom a bunch of these things, my saturation just keeps going up. It just keeps going up until I can't eat anymore, which is great. I can kind of build up and get lots of saturation for just a few berries. And like I said, this stuff grows very quick. There's some more right there. We're going. This is probably super cheaty. And I don't care because I hate spice of life. Now, we won't do this forever, right? This isn't a long-term food for us because even I get sick of berries. They're too much. And, oh, that's a different kind of berry. That looks like blueberries. Yeah. And we're going to get sick of eating them because we're going to have to nom them all the darn time. All the darn time to get enough food to kind of sustain ourselves. And it's just too much. But this will get us through until we get some good food. We'll use the carrots and potatoes and rice and all that. Well, we need a good boost of like saturation and stuff. That stuff's going to be far superior. But for right now, these berries are the day-to-day meal of choice. Let's start making our way back. I'm glad I just on a whim decided to climb this big mountain and see what I could find because, yeah, we found it this close. I mean, I'm not that far. Let's go back to map. I mean, look, I'm right here. The base is right there, just right across the snowfield. I'm like, it's kind of green. This stuff spawns at high climates. Like I'm thinking like extreme hills and vanilla and things like that. So let's give it a try. Let's see what we can find. And it was a pain in the butt climbing up here because these things are terrible. But we made it and we found the berries. That's cool. Now we got to get off without killing ourselves. And like this is not a bad place too. Like I don't like how cramped that is, but I don't know. For those of you who don't know me, I love building in really tall, crazy places. It's my thing. I don't know why. I like extreme hills. If I'm playing vanilla biome generation, it's always extreme hills. I will go out of my way to find the coolest extreme hills biome I can and build there. I love it. And in Biomes of Plenty is even better because they have some very cool land formations that are super tall, super something, I don't know. Super tall and lots of neat features. Like, these are cool. I like the height of these, but they're kind of rounded and kind of pretty boring. This just, no. Nope, don't want it. It's cool, though. It's very cool. I could have built a nice base inside there. See, Spectacle Rock, it even has a little waterfall. I didn't even see that before. Oh, I might want to move my base, like, right here. Just a door behind the waterfall. It's not a long-term base for me. Like I said, I'll get sick of it, and it's too boring. It's too round and perfect, and I don't like perfect. I like the flaws. I like the stuff that makes us all weird. That's how I pick my friends, too. The weirder the friends, the better I am. So yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but I was going somewhere. I was going somewhere. So I think that's going to about do it for this episode. We got a little starter base. We'll wander back there while we're talking and keep talking. But here we go. We're torqued. We're torqued. Get torqued. What are you? Little flying sprite thingy. I don't even know. We're getting torqued. Nuts and bolts torqued. Expert mode. All that kind of stuff. Oh, you know what we should do before we exit real quick? We should check the quest book. Because we got a quest book to kind of explain the progression and keep us on the right path. We should actually use it. And that sounds spectacular. Let's find a place to put our berries. How about over here? Over here sounds like a great place to put some berries. It doesn't need to be super far away from our house, but we do need some space. Come on, go away. Oh, vines. I'm gonna have to chop these trees down for this to be super effective, but go away, grass, go away, grass, go away, flowers, don't need no flowers here. Vines will stop growth, so we definitely want to get rid of vines. Okay, here we go. Boop, 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 boop. Good enough. Leave a space here. Let's do the other kind. Can probably do another one right there and another one right there. There we go. We have berries. This will take a little while to grow and be awesome, but it's a start. I like starts. Okay, let's see. Berries. Is that 6 yet? That might be 6. 5 times. 58%, but we're still half and half. This is super cheaty. I don't mind cheating Spice of Life, though. I hate Spice of Life. I like Spice of Life, just in moderation. Everything in moderation. Put that away. My chest is going to fill. I'm going to have to make another one. Not right now. Let's check this book out real quick. This is not like a quest pack. This book here, from what I'm reading from the description, is here to kind of guide us through the tiers, to make sure we understand the progression through this expert mode mod pack. And yeah, it even says so right there. Not intended to be a full quest-driven experience. This isn't normal, just Minecraft, but it's hard. You got to know where you're going, because you got to know the kind of the tech tree path. So this is kind of the hints to get us on the way. We have a couple of chapters open. It looks like there's 7 chapters in general. Sticks and Stones is where we start, and we've got 1 quest unlocked. And so begins the grind. So grindstone is number 1 goal. I would imagine that's for crafting multiple ores from 1 ore. Just to make our stretch go a little longer. Our mining hall go a little longer, go a little further. Something. English. I can do it, really. Sleeping bag. It's a good chance to demonstrate sleeping bag. There you go. Makes funny sounds. And we're done. We slept. And it goes right back in our inventory right here. What are you? I'm scared. Probably going to eat my face. I don't want you to eat my face. Anyway, that's going to do it for this Nuts and Bolts Torqued Episode 1. Minecraft Sky Factory 3 on hold until I can maybe convince Mal to come back. I don't know. Maybe it'll be gone forever. But these are more fun. These are harder. This is rewarding. Getting from tier to tier is hard. It takes time. it gives me some satisfaction that I'm not getting out of Sky Factory where everything is so easy. That's the streamer pack. That's the pack where you just go down a weekend, crank everything out, make something cool, throw it away, and start over again. Not me. I like the hard stuff. Anyway, cool starter base. Cool stuff. What are we going to do next time? I don't know, but we'll find out. It'll be something fun and awesome. Until then, guys, I'm going to say have a good one. I'll see you next episode that we get torqued. Bye-bye.